Monday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your fairy messages of love for today, Monday, April the 25th, 2022. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow and is greatly appreciated. So let's see what our fairies have for us on this beautiful Monday morning. Our fairy messages of love. I love this deck. It's a pretty fairy deck. So our first card that we have is body movement. So get out there and get moving. And creative expression. Oh, dance. Yeah. Positive expectations. Raising your standards and financial flow. Okay, so we have body movement and creative expressions and positive expectations. So I feel that some of us has been stagnant for way too long. Some of us are still in this this place of, you know, the COVID shutdown, the COVID. Wow, the COVID, like the COVID shutdown, the COVID lockdown. You know, we are still not, some of us are still not working. Some of us are still at home, you know, taking care of the kids or homeschooling the kids. Some of us are, you know, working from home, and we are in a funk, and we are not really creatively expressing ourselves or moving our bodies in a way that can be beneficial to us. We are sitting on the couch, we are sitting behind a desk, we are not moving, we are not doing, you know, things that get the creative side of our brain really in touch, intact, I guess. So with the body movement, creative expression, I'm just like, get out there and move your body, join a gym, do yoga, do Pilates, play music, listen to music, do something that gets your body moving, do something creatively that really gets you excited about life, right? Do something creative that gets your, it's just, I see this like spark in the brain, right? I think we've become zombified over from the last, you know, 2.5 years. I think we've become zombified. You know, we're walking around in a daze, and I think there's a lot of us that haven't shaken that off yet. So we really need to get our bodies out there and get moving, hiking. And if it's boring to you, do something creative with it. Or it can be two separate things, you know. Get the body moving and get the brain re-sparking on all cylinders. Move the body, do something creative. Writing, journaling, making jewelry, playing music, learning an instrument. But whatever the case, have positive expectations here and raise your standards and continue to raise those standards until great, wonderful things happen. This could also be about a position or a job, allowing your creative expression to bring in an income. A lot of people do ghostwriting. A lot of people do journaling. A lot of people do blogging and vlogging now. And if you get so many followers and all of that, you get people who ask you to promote their products on your vlogs, blogs, channels, pages, whatever the case may be. So don't think small. This is all about raising your standards and having positive and higher expectations of what you are able to do. But first, you got to get out there and you got to get motivated. Right? You got to get out there and you got to get motivated. What can I do today that has the potential of bringing me financial success in the future? What can I do today that can bring out a positive expectation? And what can I do today that takes me from thinking small to thinking medium? What can I do today that gets me from thinking medium to thinking big? Right? Well, who was it? Dwayne Johnson, who said he left home with $7 in his pocket, and now he's one of the highest paid actors, athletes, whatever. I mean, the guy does so many things because he raises the bar every single time. Every single time. He went from Teremana tequila to his Zoa. I mean, everything he touches turns to something amazing, because one, he never thinks negative about, right? He always remembers where he came from, and then he raises that bar every time he does something a little bit more. And there's no excuse of, well, he's Dwayne Johnson and he's a billionaire, but he started out with $7. He started out, you know, not a billionaire. There is no excuses to be made by, there's no excuses to be made why there can't be something that can go from just a creative expression to financial flow by having that positive expectation and raising the bar every single time you do something. So have the confidence in that and find that inspiration. My love is limitless. One of the bonuses about loving myself is that I get to feel good about it. Yeah, love yourself. Do for you. If you're, and don't do this for anybody else. Don't do it because I said, hey, Spirit is guiding you to do it. You got to do it for you. If you're not doing it for you, then it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be creative. It's not going to be abundant. It's not going to be appreciated. Right? You do it for you. You get out of that funk for you. You get out of that COVID zombie apocalypse for you. You get confidence, and you find something that inspires you, and you find something that gets you motivated and that gets you going, and you raise your expectations and you raise the bar, and you do something that brings in that financial flow, whatever that is for you. Right? I treat myself with unconditional love. I feel my heart opening, and I know that there is room in there for me. I am good enough. I am not restricted by old limiting beliefs from my family or society. And also in that COVID thing, I think people took, some people took a lot of that time to really find out who they are, and some people took that time and got in a mindset of limiting, because of what society said, or, what your family said. Oh, you can't go outside. Oh, you can't go to the park. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. Oh. And a lot of people took that as gold. A lot of people took that as, wise advice. So they secluded themselves in their homes. They were stuck to the TV every 5, 10, 20 minutes, looking at what this thing was doing next, what this thing was doing next. They stopped seeing their family. They stopped seeing their friends. They stopped relating to the world. And then when we got all out of it, when it all came, when we started being able to get back to doing what normal is, we forgot how to do that. Well, what about this restriction? What about that restriction? And I don't think that's a good idea. And I'm not flying anymore, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing that. Then we forgot how to live. So now it's reprogramming ourselves how to live again, and how to have confidence again, and finding that inspiration to want to do all the things that we used to do prior to this thing coming into our lives, and now limiting us on what we feel that we are able to do. Right? So no limitations. No limitations here. No limitations. Do something creative. Be positive about it. Raise your standards. Don't be restricted by society. Don't be restricted about what others say that you can and can't do. Go do you. Go do what makes you happy and what feels good, what inspires you, and then take that and build off of that. Have the confidence to do all of that. So this has been your reading, your fairy messages of love for Monday, April the 25th. Thank you so very much for allowing me to do this reading for you. Know love, be love, give love. And until next time, take care of you.